love me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Job, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga. Go.
Yo, shout it out to everybody in the building. This ain't gonna be a sad one. This is gonna be a celebration. This is gonna be a glorious one. If anybody lost somebody that they want to talk about, I'm gonna hit that link today. Y'all can drop it. Y'all can pull it up. Y'all can give your family, friends, or whomever homage. You dig what I'm saying? Because this one right here broke me, y'all. Like, oh man, you dig what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. If y'all can hear me crystal clear on the audio, can somebody give me a dice cube before I can get into this? Shout out to everybody that typed in the chat so far. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that's gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Because this right here, y'all, this is one of them ones, y'all. This is one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? We got bad vibes in the building. Vibes. This one is different. Like, damn, vibes. Like this is my man since 6 years old, y'all. That's 46 years, y'all. That's 46 years from before Barrage, when it was just Brian. Rest in peace to his mom's city. Shout out to his brother Devin, man. Shout out to his this right here. This is different, man. Shout out to the sister Harley in the building. She said losing my son broke me. I had to go work on me. I'm a little okay, and I'm still trying to get justice, man. And appreciate you for letting me know so y'all can hear me crystal clear. I got to get it out to my man Chief. He just popped up. Shout out to my man Chief Redhead. Brown Eyes has been holding me down. He said, Elizabeth, New Jersey is in the building. Salute, Dice, the chat, audio clear, then Sky at 3 p.m. on a Sunday in July. You dig what I'm saying? So let's get it out to the shout-outs to everybody in the building. My DCEP comrade, my brother from another mother, my friend before anything. Utica Avenue. Lee is in the building. Salute. Dog Soldier is definitely in the building. Shout out to my man RC Deuce, my man Hank McCoy. If he pull up tonight, y'all already know he part of the trifecta. Now my brother from another mother, FTC Vice, is in the building. This is my sister, man. Like, this is family. This is 35, 36 years plus. We got Meek in the building. Jack, I'm telling you, Jackie Robinson, legend, and she a woman, so I don't want nobody misconstruing that. You dig what I'm saying? We got my brother, Big Ant, up in the building. Bad Vibes is in the building, y'all. We got the Sis Harley up in the building. We got City Boy Floyd up in the building. I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Word up. We lost somebody. This is a true story. I'm at work yesterday. I miss a phone call, then I get a text. Shout out, he in the building. My comrade says, yo, I know this one gonna hurt, Dice. Barrage, we lost him. I make the phone call. The first thing I do is call my man's phone. Hear his wife voice. Let me tell y'all something. When I say I'm gonna miss this dude right here, like, I miss all my mans. Don't get it twisted. But it was a different, it was like I know Brian. And he know Damon. You dig what I'm saying? Before the Barrage and before the Dice or whatever one. Like, this one right here was different. Like, this was different. Like, I went back, like, I got the information. Only Child, I see you in the building. 1, 2, Freddie, I see you in the building. I appreciate you. When I got the information, it was like 7 minutes before my lunch break was over. So me, it didn't hit me at first. I was in shock. Like, it didn't hit me. So when I went I went back to work, it just hit me like, damn. And the last thing he said to me, shout out to King Crego. I never said his name, and I'm not saying his name in no disrespectful way. Shout out to King Crego. I'm going to tell y'all the story. The situation that transpired with me and my childhood friend. Barrage told me something before he left here. He said, yo, leave that shit alone, guys. He said, give it alone. Get that shit a pass. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, leave that shit alone, son. Just let that shit be. Ghost Town Bullies. He went into the reason why he felt as though I should leave it alone, because it ain't nothing. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? King Crego was my brother. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying it like that, but you know, sometimes brothers fight. But like my man Barrage said on his name, I'm going to honor that shit. That shit ain't about nothing. Because the last thing he said to me was, yo, bro, make sure you take care of your health. He was like, I love you. I said, I love you more, boy. He said, DCEP for life. So shout out to my man Shay Davis, man. Brownsville legend, the original OTF before Little Dirk and them. It's my man right here, y'all. Fair YouTube usage. Shout out to the guys, man. Let's go. Shout out to Brooklyn, y'all. Let's do it for Brooklyn. Rest in peace to Barrage. Fair YouTube usage, you heard me?
Nothing but chase paper, get money then head later. My shooters, they chase haters. I point with the red laser. Them bullets that chew your face up. The doctors that give you makeup. Your wifey just hope you wake up. Do nothing but chase paper, get money then head later. My shooters, they chase haters. I point with the red laser. Them bullets that chew your face up. Them doctors that give you makeup. Your wifey just hope you wake up. Yeah, I got money now, everything funny now. A nigga play with me, then them shooters gon' hunt him down. Run him down, gun him down, give him 100 rounds. Before he hit the ground, them hollow just spun him round. She hated when I was broke, tell that hoe I don't want it now. What goes around, come around. My flow is another sound, do shows in another town. They know not to come around, I'm turning up, shit. I'm not dumbing down, they know I'm the one now. till that whole bow down. She swallowed my cum, wow, then gave me a nice smile. They violate the golden towel, can't wait till he touchdown. 4 for 3 pounds, cock it back, click, pow. Put his ass underground, go be with the reaper now. I'm home eating pizza now. This snake had Medusa smile. They want me to lose trial. I came home and cooled down. Took a break for a minute, but I'm back in my mood now. Nothing but days.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, shout out to my man, Chief Red. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal Drayton. She's one of the lovely visionaries over there with my man, Sheep Stay Sleep, DS1 The Raw. So I appreciate you for pulling up, sis. My man, Chief, let me tell y'all something about this dude. I've always noticed this about him. He said, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Barrage the guy you called on the phone when you was beefing with Crego about a month ago, not trying to stop? That's a fact. This is him right here, y'all. That's just who I was just on the phone with, y'all. Come on, man. That's a face everybody got to love, man. That was a good person, man. That was a great person, y'all. I'm telling you some real shit. This was a great person. I'm going to tell you a story about him, y'all. I'm going to tell you a story about it because I can talk. You dig? Certain things people can't say, but I can. You dig? My man was very intelligent. At times, he was kind of goofy, if you want to say. We all were. You know why? Because when we was coming up, they didn't have big and tall. And me and B, we was always chubby. Like, we was chubby, all jokes aside. So, you know, when we was wearing them European cut Guess jeans, we was looking goofy, but we was wearing them. This Lord and Taylor shit, Saks Fifth Avenue babies. Y'all, like, this is really, really... I'm not even like this one right here. Tell him, Meek, like this right here. I would have never, yo, let me tell you something. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to him, man. Y'all might remember this picture I put up. This picture right here. I'm about to get this on t-shirts. This picture right here. Very disrespectful, y'all. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful right here, man. Who say big niggas can't get fly? Who said big niggas can't? If my man ain't fly from head to toe, y'all, I want y'all to tell me right now. If he ain't fly from head to toe, I want to hear it right now. What they talking about? What they mean that big nigga can't get fly? Let me stop this from running across the bottom for y'all can really check my man attire out right quick. Rest in peace to Barrage, man. Mean dead animal on his jacket. Mean dead animal on his back. Check out his motherfucking slacks. Check out his gators, man. Blurred salute. Check out the Versace shirt, man. Check out the Cartiers, man. See, this is natural shit, man. He's a fucking legend, man. Let me tell you about this man right here. Shout out to my man Rumble, man. Shout out to my man Rumble. Like when we lost Rum, rest in peace to Meg. When we lost Bear, everybody. When we lost Rum, see, it was kind of impactful on certain of us because certain of us was around Rum. Like, so when we lost Rum, Like when we really lost rum, that shit broke us. You dig? Like if you really know, like that shit broke us as a whole. You dig what I'm saying? But when it came to Barrage, when it came to Brian, when it came to this man right here, when Rumble died, a part of him died. Facts, Meek. When Rumble died, a part of this man died. Hazel Eyes, I see you. She said, definitely was a legend. I found out Wednesday. Yo, Hazel, this shit right here, this is different. This is different. This is like, y'all don't understand. I knew this man since I was 6 years old. Like, all jokes aside, like this man right here, believe it or not, before I found myself as like who I was and with the security within myself, these is one of the niggas who's like, y'all ain't doing nothing to Demont. This is way before Dice. This is way before Dice, y'all. You got the Russian princess in the building. I see you. Y'all doing great work. They got their own lane. Grown folks conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Get on over there with the game. Get on over there for the grown folks. They know they got their links. Shout out to Angie, baby. When I tell you about this man, Barrage, y'all, I got to put this picture up because I'm so proud of him. And I told him this when he was alive. See, I ain't one of them niggas that be trying to. I told him this when he was alive. See, people don't understand this. Holly, I see you in the building. Shout out to Queens Bitch Chronicles crew is here. A lot of people don't know this. My man was a police officer. A lot of people don't know this. My man was a police officer. This was the funniest part, y'all. I was thinking about this shit today laughing so hard. When they had him doing auxiliary patrol, check this out. Look how God worked. They gave him the 77th precinct to do his auxiliary patrol. This is before they give you guns, when you had to walk around with the stick. Just Eric, I see you in the building. I'll never forget the day Barrage was walking up Utica Avenue with that tight-ass auxiliary suit on. Yo, let me tell y'all something. If he was by himself, he wouldn't have walked straight up Utica Avenue. I know Barrage. I know my friend. But because he was with two other cadets, it was a Chinese dude and a Hispanic lady. I'll never forget this. They walking up Utica Avenue, and when I come out the corner store, who I see across the street with the police uniform on with no gun? Barrage. I made my presence so known. All I remember him doing was trying not to laugh. He was walking going. Hazel, I said, a lot of our OGs are hurt. Hurt my boy. You're like, this right here, this fucks up Brooklyn. Like this one of them deaths that, by the graces of Allah, this is the way he was supposed to go. He went out naturally. Unfortunately, he's gone, but he wasn't killed. Unfortunately, like some of us, some of our friends and family members, he was, because this is one of them people that if somebody would have killed him, oh man. Like this is no exaggeration, yo. This ain't no YouTube shit. It would have been bad. It would have been bad. But he always told me to make sure, keep your family close. I was talking to Dog Soldier earlier. Shout out to Dog Soldier here in the building. Let me tell you something to curse about a gangster. The curse. This is some real shit. Ladies, let me explain something to you. My dudes, if y'all understand what I'm saying, let me see the dice cubes for this. Ladies, let me see the hearts for this if you understand what I'm saying to you. There's a curse with being a gangster. The curse is we are demonized to be always on defense with our family members, with our brothers, with our sisters, with our mothers, with our fathers, with our women. The streets did that to us. The streets told us the first sign of weakness, somebody's trying to play with us. This goes for our mother, because some of us came up with mothers that unfortunately were addicted to things like crack. Some of us came up with people that was addicted to alcohol, and some of us had parents that stole from their children. That made us on defense with our parents. Pay attention. So what, your moms was getting high? If she was mentally depressed to the fact where she was suffering from alcoholism or addicted to crack, cocaine, or anything like that, and she would have came to you to what we say, something that was stole from us, so what? Of course you'll be disappointed if it's your mother or your father or your son or your brother or your sister or something like that. But you can't kill your mother or your father or your brother or your son. Sad part is we don't even understand how we communicate with each other. The minute a man is in front of another man, our egos jump up. The curse of a gangster is, unfortunately, there's some of us, allegedly, that have done some things that may have took people's lives or whatever, allegedly. Could be some of the most ruthless killers in the world. But as we get older and mature, we start getting like consciousness and be like, damn, like, did that have to go that far? But pay attention to the curse of God. I noticed that all my gangsters that maybe have alleged allegations in the street or the police department or the FBI agents or whatever, before they passed away, may have been alleged to certain people demises or deaths or whatever so be it. But I noticed that the things that's taking our gangsters away from us is health. See, if you get to my age, you should know who and what to be around. If you get to my age, you should be able to spot a snake instantly. I don't give a fuck how much the charm is there. The illusion is supposed to be seen through. 7, salute. Like I said, the streets done fucked everybody up. Me and Dog was talking about this earlier, about our health. A lot of men are scared to go to the hospital. A lot of people are scared to go. I'm one of them. But if need be, I got to go. When that COVID shit hit me, that shit did my body different. I said, this ain't right. Because I tried to ignore it for like the weekend. That Saturday, that Sunday. But Monday, that shit said, nah, nigga. So this show tonight we doing for Barrage. Shout out to my man CB. Shout out to my man CB. Rest in peace to Rum. Rest in peace to Barrage. I remember when I sent this to Barrage, that nigga just called me back and said that shit was fire. Y'all want to know what he said? What was fire? Shout out to CB. This is what he said. What was fire? Let's go.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Rest in peace to Barrage. I remember when he became police. Never forget this. People in the hood, like certain people that didn't know him, like know his personal integrity, what he stood for. They was like, oh, the nigga police, he a fucking rat and all this other shit. And he checked a couple of niggas. Whew. When I say he checked dudes viciously, because they used to make it seem like because he had a badge legally, that's what was saving him. Nah, this nigga was different. He wasn't no person that went around looking for no problems. But if you try to hurt him, his family, or somebody he loved, you'll see a side to him that used to shock me. I remember one time he was saying, yo, son, why you did that to Eyepiece? Anybody that know the story about Eyepiece, I'll talk about it another time. But he was like, why you did that to Eyepiece? I said, because when I walked up, see, this is my thing. If I walk up and it's a crowd of us around, because everybody in DCEP didn't get along. Some niggas in DCEP that don't like me, and some niggas in DCEP that I don't like, but it's DCEP for life over everything. You heard? Teresa Kane, I see you in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up. But when it came to us, it was different. I mean, I'm talking about some of the gangsters. I'm talking about gangsters from Kingsborough Projects, gangsters from Albany Projects, gangsters from Kingston, gangsters from Utica Avenue, gangsters from Schenectady and Sterling, gangsters from St. John's and Utica. It's like my man had a target on him because he wanted to do something other than be a motherfucking street nigga. See, he has some etiquette and some class with him. If you pay attention to his attire, real stand-up Brooklyn nigga, like on some other shit. And I'm telling you, with the story with Eyepiece, shout out to my man Cy, the almighty Cyclonus, Big Trent. That's his brother. I never forget that night when that situation erupted between me and Eyepiece. It was only a fair one, y'all, but it was, whew. It's talked about to this day, that fight. And I promise you, I wasn't the one that lost. Hunley? But that's in-house shit. It was nothing. It was just, you know. But I remember that night. Shout out to Harley for the super chat for $4.99. I appreciate you, sis. I remember that night after the fight, I was so upset. Because, like, if I walk up and say peace, and you give me a pound, I think it's peace. Like if I walk up and be like, yo, peace, what up, y'all? You ain't gotta dap me up if you don't fuck with me. See, that's the difference about some Brooklyn shit. I don't know about them other states. We real funny about that shit. Like if you don't fuck with me, say you don't fuck with me, because that's just like people used to look at me on YouTube, be like, well, why Dice don't be there? Or what? Let me explain something to you. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Ain't nothing you can do that can make me interest you. Once I see fraudulence in your style, once I see that you're a human being, once I see that you're inhumane, we have nothing in common. If you up here talking about you this, that, and you this, that, and you this, that, but you ain't never went through nothing, I don't believe you. And no offense to nobody to be up here going through the back and forths and all that, but certain times I just look at that like that's kind of childish. Because there's so much things that we could do with this platform. Like this right here, I'm going to honor my man. Anybody, when I drop the link, you know what I'm saying, they want to pull up and honor somebody that they lost, hit that motherfucking link, and we going to honor them. I'm drinking tonight, y'all. Shout out to my man Light at the job. Shout out to the Hispanic community, the Mexicans and the Honduras and all that. He said, yo, papi, yo. I told you, man, you know, tell me about your birthday. I'm like, what? He walked me outside to the car. He hit me with the empanadas. Then he hit me with the big bottle of this shit right here I'm about to take a shot of. It's called Luna Zual. L-U-N-A-Z-U-L. Luna Zual. It's some tequila shit. The shit says made in Mexico. You understand what I'm saying to you? Annette, I see you in the building, sis. I appreciate you. You already know. 7, you already know. Shout out to 7, man. Shout out for yo, let me tell you something. Fuck. I'm not saying that like that. I was going to say fuck the membership part because people be trying to act like they so interested in people because they be spending money. That's not true. Like if like I ain't trying to be funny. Like, should I talk tonight because it is Friday night sip? Yo, dog, should I talk tonight? Because if you really got a member, everybody that's a member in my chat, I can tell you why I fuck with them. Shout out to Barrage. Oh my God, that's my, you know what? That's my cousin right there. That's one of my childhood friends right here. Shout out to Mush. And he that's really my cousin. All jokes aside, he know what I'm talking about. Shout out to the whole Aurora family, man. Word up, man. Yo, this shit right here hurt Brooklyn, y'all. Yo, Mush, I don't know if you seen this flick right here, Mush. This is one of them sexy flicks. You know how B was. You know how B was. But this the one right here I'm about to put on t-shirts. I'm about to get this put on t-shirts, y'all. I'm about to get this put on t-shirts, man. That's a fact, Harley. That's a fact. When I tell y'all something, that man right there, Mush, that's in the building right there, no disrespect intended, that ain't YouTube. Like, me and that man on work. Yo, tell him, Mush, when we was working for the Jewish people, when we was busting up motherfucking toilet bowls. Remember that? They used to trust me with the trunk. Me, my nigga Mush, my nigga Roderick, Fred, yo, that's Schenectady Street. That's a legend right there. Like, niggas don't even understand. Niggas is legends in their own path. That man right there, Mush, he ain't never was on no thug shit. This man right here is a family man. Shout out to him and his family and his children. He ain't never been no thug. He ain't never switched up. He ain't pussy. And the nigga had one of the meanest jump shots I ever seen in my life. That was the Puerto Rican Kevin McHale. That was the Puerto Rican Kevin McHale. His brother Jeff, that was the Puerto Rican Larry Bird. I'm lying, Mush? My nigga Fred Jones, left-hand bandit. That nigga blow your head off from the backboard. Me, I can play All-American. He'll tell you. From point guard to center. He'll tell you he hit. When they said Sterling Place was going into St. John's Park, yeah, we had a little name. I'm from Utica and Prospect, but I balled with Sterling and Schenectady. My nigga Roderick, yo, all jokes aside, this nigga drink a motherfucking Coke 45 and a dunk on you, yo. See, I know Brian. You see what Mush said? That nigga beat that nigga mink game was immaculate. Remember I showed y'all all the minks that I said was for sale. I told y'all that's where they came from. Rest in peace to Barrage. Like this one right here. Like, I remember when Rum passed, how it affected him. And it's like, now that shit is just like, that shit is like bothering me. Like damn. Like really, really damn. And I know y'all don't really be fucking with Meek Mills, but the nigga be like Meek Mills. All jokes aside, he like Meek Mills. And this song just came out today. So you know what? Fair YouTube usage. I'm going to do this for Barrage, man. Listen to this new Meek Mills, man. This shit is crazy, y'all. All jokes aside, it's called Robbie's Son. I know I'm high. You know I'm high. See, I got me drinking that Luna Moon. No, I'm high.
They'll pay 1,000 people to go online and just post negative things about a particular thing because they know that one thing, if it's discovered what it can really do, it's going to offset their profit system.
Meek Millie. The one with the Navy Rays. Life short, but my money long. I go through shit and still act like it ain't nothing wrong. Know what they on, they get the...
Y'all know what that is? That's what you call the tequila. My man told me to take my time with that tequila. I ain't gonna front. He did tell me that. He was like, yo, Dice, take your time with the tequila. It's a little different. He told me that. So forgive me, y'all. Forgive me for that. It got to be the tequila. Because I don't know how the hell I just did that. I ain't never did that. But we're going to get it back one more time. Shout out to Meek Mill. He got some real shit out this time. And I ain't going to front. This is the Meek Mills I used to listen to. I don't know about that new Meek Mills, but this the new Meek Mill I used to fuck with. Shout out to Meek Mills, man. Rest in peace to Barrage. Let's do this one more time. Let's go.
These are propaganda campaigns. They'll pay 1,000 people to go online and just post negative things about a particular thing because they know that that one thing, if it's discovered what it can really do, it's going to offset their profit system.
Meek Millie. The one with the Navy rays. Life short, but my money long. I go through shit and still act like it ain't nothing wrong. Know what they on, they get the number to my other phone. I only started rapping so I could put my brothers on. Grew up in hatred, weird Latin, thought these lovers wrong. Been in TRXs, through the trench till they can't trail us home. And I'm super rich, give me a still can put it on. Niggas asking where I been, I tell them I been putting on. She begging me to put it in, praying that I put it on. Take it to the jeweler, get that padded here, put it on. I'm apply my shit, that's automatic, ain't gon' put it on. Niggas with me banging different gangs, for me they get along. I be on that other shit, all this dream chasing got me running shit. I just left from Ghana, about to move out with the government. Flew out with some vibes, about to fly me in some other shit. This money came with power and I'm loving it. Man, I be playing dumb, they ain't really know I was intelligent. Till they see me turn that Honda Accord to a colony. Audemars in my closet, and they skeleton. I paid 300, but on the street they go for 7 cents. I never send my homie on a mission, I won't slide on. Never bust no paper with a bitch before I put my guys on. Still a spinning roads, the same corner niggas died on. In the ghost, trying to see if niggas' souls need a ride home. I'm on a whole nother level than these niggas. You cannot get on my level to these bitches. And I know I'm rich as fuck, but I don't never think I'm better than no nigga. I got heart, it's whatever with these niggas. I'm a shark, I would swim, I would walk, I would pedal to a nigga just to make it to the same box and live life better with my niggas. Yeah, just to make it to the same box.
Yo, shout out to Meek Mills, man. The link is dropped, y'all. If anybody want to pull up and hit the stage, you dig? Talk about somebody they missing while I'm really gonna give my man his homage tonight because it's a lot of niggas that hated on Barrage, man. And I'm here to say it, man. My nigga good. You dig? Like that nigga, like, whew. When I say he was official, he was official. Like if he fucked with you, he fucked with you. If he ain't fuck with you, he ain't fuck with you. The nigga put the strip club on St. John's in Utica. I said, nigga, you crazy. He said, you see how they be up in there, baby. He said, you should see how they be. Yo, that nigga used to send me videos and pictures from the strip club. He used to be like, yo, son, come hang out with me, baby. I said, no. For life. Yo, pay attention to your friends, y'all. Love your friends. Like, give them, even though we gave each other flowers, alhamdulillah, every time he got on the phone with me, he told me he loved me. These is facts. Like, he made sure he said that shit to me. Damn. And I remember we used to have conversations about Utica Avenue. And I used to be like, yo, damn, why certain niggas be hating on the kid? He said, because you got away. He said, you had the sense to get out of a trap. He said, a lot of niggas can't get out of. Like, my man was staying in Long Island in some big shit. That nigga was driving around in foreigns and all type of wild shit. Like, the nigga was jumping out looking like David Hollister. I'm dead serious. Nigga walking around with diamond encrusted motherfucking Cartiers. These is facts. Anybody know Barrage or take these is facts. And I dared niggas to play with him. He was so proud of his daughter. I'm talking about so proud of her accomplishments with the commissioner's department. Like, he was the first person that made me respect the fact that like an honorable nigga could be a police officer, because I used to be like, yo, boy, why you want to be police? He said, because it's fucked up in the hood, nigga. He said, niggas ain't got nobody to trust no more. It's certain things that he has talked to me about that I never talk about. But you know why I love him? Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I got to say rest in peace. I hear him telling me, he told me earlier before I put this up, he told me to talk about this. I couldn't talk about it when he was alive, but rest in peace to the great Dread L. Compa. Rest in peace. I see you, sis. Rest in peace to the Dread L. Compa. Since my man was a retired police officer, he was on that investigation. A lot of niggas don't know. I don't be getting up on YouTube and so, but that right there, I stayed on his body about that shit. And I'm gonna always love him because he said something to me. He said, yo, check this out, guys. He said, that shit is nasty, man. Just leave that shit the fuck. Like, he just had it, like, he just He never wanted people to be in certain shit. He used to be like, yo, leave that shit alone, man. He said, you always searching for information and shit, nigga. He said, that's always been your, yo, that's some real deep shit. I think that's some real deep shit. He said, you always searching for information, son. He said, that's the nerd in you, but that's always been your problem. He said, certain shit you just need to leave the fuck alone, son. But I'm like, yo, son, you know, we raised that little nigga, you know? Even though he's a big man when he leave, I still always see him looking like Gary Coleman. Rest in peace. Yo, I remember when Combo used to look like Gary Coleman. With the afro, that turtleneck, the gold chains, the Lee jeans, the Pumas, the Adidas. These is facts. These is facts. That's why the memories I have with him, they're going to be continuous. Shout out to Wax AP. I got to give it to him. Me and Compa was arguing with each other. Wax came to my crib and demanded that Compa come up on the show. See, people forget about the real shows. He demanded that Compa came on the show, and seconds later, Compa was on the stage because Compa was watching the show. I don't give a fuck how much niggas be talking about Wax. That's always going to be my bro. See, a lot of niggas didn't meet niggas in real. See, when we met each other in real life, certain situations aroused because of the insecurity and the paranoia that's in my bro head because of certain niggas that was in his life. But he found out I'm 100% solid. We'll just leave it there. But if it wasn't for him, he wouldn't have made, I wouldn't have been able to tell my man I love him, and I wouldn't have been able to hear him tell me that he loved me before he passed away. I'm going to always fuck with Wax for that. That's always going to be my man, y'all. I don't give a fuck who care about that. Lady JJ, I see you in the building. Salute, girl. If it wasn't for that man that night making sure we spoke, we wouldn't have probably, we probably would have still been stubborn. And then unfortunately, the next goddamn day, weird shit. But Barrage, a lot of people had a paranoia about him because when he was coming up, like I said, we was intelligent. So he was in the smart schools, the good classes and all that shit. So people used to try to make fun of that. But when he became Barrage, that's when everybody was worried, because if you never did nothing wrong or tried to be funny towards him, you never had nothing to worry about. And he wasn't one of them niggas because he was police. He was running down on niggas and all that bullshit because he had problems with him, because he was really one of them niggas. The police was just a job. That was him to quote unquote plant seeds for his children and his family, and for him to get his acknowledgments and his medals and all that and his honorable, you know what I'm saying, when he retired. That's what adults do. We used to have plenty of conversations about that shit because they used to hurt him. It used to really, really hurt him that he thought more people would be more supportive to the fact of an accomplishment he made. Like, pay attention. Was he the one that was in the street all the time? Nope. But when he was in the street, he made his mark. But to transform from like really being around some of the most dangerous situations and a part of some of the most dangerous life-changing situations, for him to overcome that and then say, you know what, I'm going to try to see what's up with being a cop. Because it really was like, tell you the truth, some who's the man shit. He didn't think, and he got snatched. God works in different ways. In different ways. For real. And I was proud of him. I used to tease him. If you really want to know the truth, I used to really, really tease him because the way the uniform would fit him. Harley said, I can't come on right now. You got me crying. Feels like you talking about my son, Shamar, was loyal to everyone and respectful. For him to break up with a female, and she told him, I know the rest. I'm with you, sis. Damn. And rest in peace to your son, sis. Like, all I know is Allah makes no mistakes. No matter what we're going through, whether it's physical, spiritual, or emotional. Sometimes certain things we go through are blessings in disguise. Like when I lost my mother, I was enraged, full of hatred. Despised to even hear the word God. How dare you say God? Nigga took my mom's. But then I thought about the times when she couldn't walk up the stairs without stopping and holding her chest and breathing and panting and looking like she was about to pass out. It was times when she couldn't walk a block without her air seeming like it was cutting off. And then I thought about that to continuously see her going through that. And then on top of the worryation that she embodied when they told her about her ailment because she had clogged arteries, on top of that, worrying about myself because of the things that I was in the street doing, on top of that, worrying about the fact that she wasn't going to be able to spend enough adamant time with my son. I never forget it. When my moms found out I was having a son, it was like somebody hit her with a spark plug or somebody hit her with a like a jumper cable or some shit like that. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, you know how it seemed like a car is trying to start the car, and then after a while it'll turn over because of the determination of the engine. But it's like when I told my moms that I was having a child, it just like turned into a child again. For real. I think about certain situations. I was even telling my man about the time when my son had to see me do something that I felt as though he shouldn't have been exposed to it. And any time, even though the age that he saw it was like 6, 7, nobody didn't get unalived or nothing like that. No, but he's seen a real bad fight. You know what I'm saying? Which I didn't lose. There was times when I had certain misunderstandings with certain people, and B would call me and check me on some, yo, you playing yourself. He said, you playing yourself. He said, yo, he was so funny. He said, you arguing with dude. Yo, he would say things like this. Yo, I am not making this shit up. Rest in peace to Barrage. He got me talking about him. He would say things like, you are arguing with people that can't spell, Damon. He said, you're arguing with people that cannot spell, Damon. Like, he would say simple shit like that. It wouldn't even sound funny until you actually pay attention to what he said. He said, you're arguing with people that can't spell, Damon. Then I remember niggas on YouTube. You know how these YouTube niggas is. They try to go to the hood. These niggas is weirdos, man. These niggas is weirdos. Yo, dog, these niggas is weirdos, dog. All jokes aside, these niggas is weirdos, man. Like, yo, I was going to do a show. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. It's just content. It's Friday Night Sip. Rest in peace to Barrage. I was going to do a show called The 10 Most Addicted People to YouTube in This Sector. Then I was going to do a show called The Top 10 Trolls. If y'all feel as though I should do a show on the top 10 addicted YouTube content creators, put the 7 in the chat. If y'all feel as though I should do a show of the top 10 trolls of the sector, just for entertainment, put the 7 in the chats. Make sure y'all pull up tomorrow night. Diary of a Mad Black Man, Part 3. Kevin Jones, I see you in the building. Miss L'Oreal put the eyes up like. Nerd already with it. He said, let's do it. Miss L'Oreal said, yep. Harley said, let's do it. Mount Vernon said, let's do it. Dog said, let's do it. We're going to do it then. FTC said, yo, FTC, I just told him this the other night. So I'm going to say it now. I said, yo, F, I got a great content, but I don't want people to take it out of context. I said, because I can tell you who's the 10 most addicted people on YouTube. Yo, on everything. They have it, and this is nothing I'm making fun of. This is just facts. This is facts. See, this is facts. I'm not joking right now. A lot of people don't know about addiction. People be talking about smoke crack, or he smokes weed, drinks alcohol. What about people that's addicted to eating? People addicted to vomiting, making themselves throw up. Addiction is the motherfucking problem. L'Oreal said, chill. I'm telling you, I got some shit to say because number one, she said it's for the trolls. Lady JJ said, we need to do one for the trolls, Dice. Let me tell you something. The reason why I said I would stay away from the troll, because if you tell somebody they're a troll, you'll say they're a troll. They'll say, you're a troll. No, you're a troll. I'm just doing content. You're a troll because you're doing content on a troll. Do y'all get it? But I feel as though doing content on the people that I feel is the top 10 that are addicted to YouTube, the addiction, the allure, like I said on part 2 of Diary of a Mad Black Man, part 3 tomorrow, the outcome. Bring your own brown bag. Cold-blooded facts. Part 3, the alpha. If you haven't seen part 1, part 2, shout out to Sheep Say Sleep. DS1 the Ross, the boss. Because I've been said I was going to do it. And he was like, yo, son, what is you waiting on? Do it. So he inspired me to just say, you know what? Give it to him. Because there's some things I think I said in part 1 and in part 2 that can help men and women. I think it can help men with certain things that they go through within themselves that they don't want to deal with or they don't have the strength to really face. And I think on the adverse side, when it comes to women, I think it helps y'all, my sisters, on some real G shit, because a lot of y'all have chosen, I was going to say gangsters. Because everybody ain't a gangster. What I'm saying is a lot of y'all have the allure to bad guys. But there's something that comes with the allure to a bad guy, sis. Why is he considered a bad guy? Because of actions he does, because of risks he takes, consequences he's ready to face. The way he fights, the way he stands on law, the way he hustles, whatever's the reason, it could be a host of reasons, but pay attention, you're allured to that. But you got to pay attention. There's trauma that comes with bad guys. Appreciate you, Miss L'Oreal. She said part 1 and 2 heavy. Yeah, they need to hear the truth. Now, I'm telling the truth about my life. I know it's too many that understand my story. They've been there. I can see it on YouTube. Like I said, thank God for the men that were put in my life, in-house and in the street. The good end, especially in-house, because the descriptions that I learned from my mother and father about trials and tribulations between two people that love each other, but the toxicity is what kind of destroys the beauty of it. On the other hand, you can see the grandparents that are at the peaceful side of their reunion, but they overcame the toxicity that they had to endure. See, I learned something. A lot of people today they don't want to fight no more to stay together. They're quickly fighting to separate. Shout out to my homegirl, Harley. She in the building. I think it's around Christmas time. She had an argument with her man. She pulled up. We had like a 6-hour live. Harley was furious. God directed her over here that one particular day. She was furious. Situation erupted between her and her man. We ain't going into all that. But after conversing with us for about 5 to 6 hours, she calmed down and her whole demeanor and perspective of how she perceived things changed. See, I noticed something. When you going through things with people, be careful who you go to vent to. Miss L'Oreal says some of the ladies still got a heart, Dice. But the sad part about the ladies with the hearts, in my opinion, is once a good girl gone bad, she's gone forever. What I mean by that is the insecurities of something else, or the insecurities that are created in the mind, can destroy a relationship, both men and women. If a man is feeling as though that his woman is not being faithful to him, or she isn't in love with him no more, or she's not respecting him as a man no more, it can drive him crazy. The continuous thoughts that run in a man's mind be totally opposite of the thoughts that run in your mind, sisters. Just like if you say in your mind, well, that nigga's cheating, or that nigga ain't shit. Your mind is very, very dangerous when it comes to being upset or afraid or hurting. Your mind can tell you some of the dumbest things because you're hurting. Or you might feel embarrassed. Or you might be disappointed. Or it might be a conjunction of anything. You hurt, you disappointed, you're embarrassed. We all been there. When I say my man Barrage used to always tell me, leave the shit alone. He used to, like, it's like all this shit is playing back in my head now because he said, man, that shit, we ain't young. Like a lot of us don't pay. I'm 52 years old. I don't know about y'all. He said a lot of us don't be paying attention to what our body be telling us. She said, it's Friday. You want me to make this a 6-hour show? Yo, Hallie is crazy, man. Shout out to Harley, man. She said, you want to make this a 6-hour show, nigga? Shut up. Ice Water 23 says, mind plus emotions can be deadly. Lady JJ said, yo, I ain't even going bad. Thank you, Jesus. Do you know sometimes, ladies, you can go bad off an assumption. You can go bad off of truth. You can go bad off of not knowing the whole truth in totality because of what your mind does to you. Men, we do it all the time. We just don't want to admit it. We just don't want to admit it. Huh, Aunt? It's the cockiness, man. It's the cockiness. We don't even know how to treat each other no more. I look at what goes on YouTube, and they used to be like, yo, Dice really like, yo, that shit bugged me out. Like a certain shit to me is weird. If I don't like you, or I don't like what you represent, you don't like me, you don't like what I represent, that's our choice. I'm not going to be getting up talking about you like that. Now, respectable rebuttal, that used to be my thing. I ain't going to front y'all. If y'all know me from the beginning, I used to love a respectable rebuttal. You say my name, I'm going to body you. Nah. I ain't going to do that. Now I'm going to pray for you. Because it's deeper than what people see. I'm telling you, when I be seeing people just crowd up in these chats continuously, I'm telling you, I watch a lot of stuff. If I don't catch it when it's live, I may catch it on a replay, just to catch up on YouTube. Just to see what's going on. Because it's really entertainment because it's kind of amusing to me. But when I notice, whew, shout out to Tube Chronicles. It always told me this from day one. If you want to know what's going on with that podcast, pay attention to the chat. I think that's the most powerful thing Tube taught me about YouTube. That nigga done taught me how to make videos, editing, processing, all that, backdrops, all that. Shout out to Tube Chronicles. That's who gave me the tutorial with that. But when it came to him telling me, pay attention to the motherfucking chat, I think that's one of the deepest jewels that could ever be given on YouTube. He gave it to me. I say it repeatedly. I think people, this podcast, content creators, should pay attention to this. Stop trying to put, I ain't gonna say it like that. Stop trying to overlook the fact that people have opinions in your chat. Like some people, they want to see about 1,000 people in their chat. This is my opinion. But if you can't read 1,000 people in the chat a minute, you shouldn't have. What up? Oh, let me see what's going on with you. Sounded great. Hello?
I'm back.
All right, you ain't gonna come back. I ain't got no time for that shit. I think it's some great content creators on here though. That I really know. When I say when it comes to inspirational type shit, Sheep Stay Sleep, number one. It's my number one. It's my favorite fucking YouTuber. I ain't gonna front. When it comes to making me laugh, China Brent. I don't give a fuck what time you watch this nigga. He gonna do something that's gonna make you bust out your fucking stomach laughing. Wax AP. If you want to hear him rank somebody out for about 2 hours straight with continuous bombs that'll make you literally shit on yourself, Wax AP. When it comes to me checking myself about certain ways I may need to adapt to reality, shout out to Miss Miyagi. What up, sis? Tell me something good, man.
What you want to know?
Sorry again for your son. You know, how you been doing?
I'm dealing with it. Like, it's just hard. It's been 5 months. Like, I can't sleep. I can't eat. I look at his pictures. I get nauseous. When I do go to sleep, I was sent a video last month of that situation.
God.
It took me just last week to watch that video. Philly.
Did they catch anybody yet for this situation? Oh my God.
I asked the detectives. I'm trying to be humble, you know, with the cops, you know. I ask him to text me. I text him. He don't respond. I call. He don't respond. Next month, my son be his birthday next month. So next month be 6 months, a half a year, and my son was gone. In my mind, I'm ready to come be Philly. Just go to Philly and do whatever I need to do. But I can't. I got my grandkids.
That's right.
I got my other kids, you know.
Ron BX, salute.
But it's just hurt that I got a son in jail for a female that's testifying against my son. You put him in the situation. And I got this.
I see you.
I got this chick you took my son from because he broke up with you. You thirsty for my son like that to take my son, my grandkid's father. He was a brother. He was an uncle. He was my son. If you had beef with my son, anybody will tell you in Philly, you go come to me. I'll handle him. I'll check him. For you to take my son's life, no, it's not sitting well with me. It wasn't an abortion. It wasn't a miscarriage. It was murder. And how you felt about when your mom passed, revenge, you want this, I'm angry as ever. I don't trust no female, nobody. I sit up in here in New York by myself, in my apartment by myself. cry.
You're stronger than you think.
No, I put myself in a hospital.
You're stronger than you think then. You're not understanding, you're not giving yourself the credit. You're stronger than you think. Some people, that's something what you just said right there was real deep. You're stronger than you think, sis. I'm telling you something, man. Before you hurt yourself or hurt somebody, trust me, man. Allah will make everything this line up. Just give it patience.
No. I feel like I need to do something. I'm his mother. If even he was alive, if somebody touched my kid, I'm outside. I'm supposed to protect my child.
Now you got to go super hard with them grandbabies.
It took me 4 months to talk to his son. Because his son looked just like my son. Because every time I used to FaceTime and talk to him, I cry. I go visit him, I just walk out the house. Like I'm broken. You took a part of me when you took him. My heart is broken. It's shattered. Like,
boy, if you only knew.
And like I told that's supposed to supported me. I don't care about nothing about that. It's about my kid. When you get somebody to say, oh, I lost my father, I lost my mom. Nigga, this is nothing like losing your parents. This is my child. When you lose one of yours, then you'll call me and say, Harley.
Clinical, I see you.
I understand how you feel, Harley. I know what you're going through. Like, I'm messed up. I'm really messed up. All I do is smoke weed all day. All day.
You know what you got to do? You got to get something to occupy your mind, sis.
I don't want to do nothing but just handle what I need to handle. That's it. That's it. I don't want to do nothing.
Well, you know what you need to do then? We're going to start doing lives, and we're going to start having sessions. You're going to come up here, and you're going to talk and get that off you. We here for you. You already know. Like that's different. Like, well, matter of fact, I'm going to put that there because watch this. Let's word up.
And you know when I'm about getting money, I don't even want to make no money. Go get no money. Make no money.
Word up. It's there if you need it, man. Like you already know, like certain shit. Like that's if you only knew, man. If you only knew.
Ready for their support. And it's like when you and I really see how family was talking about when people say when you lose someone, everybody around you, when the service is over,
they gone. After the food, after the drinks, shout out to your son, man.
Yo, my phone looked like it needed to be buried. My phone was popping. Now it's like, and when the ones that I was calling, I'm thinking they suspects too. I think everybody, family, everybody suspect. My son shot by 2 people. He coming from work, got off the train. Mind you, this in Philadelphia. I just talked to my son the night before that it happened. He coming from work, got off the train, walked a block from his apartment. Just moved an apartment. She knew where he lived at because she helped him move.
Shots, boy, walk mute. Yo, you know what we're going to do? You know what? I'm going to get you. Yo, so this is what I want you to do. Like this show right here, rest in peace to my man Barrage, right? What was your son's name again, sis?
Shamar.
So tell me something. Yo, like tell us the great things about him, man.
Shamar.
Like think about, that's what I need to do. So think about the stuff that's going to make you smile for a minute or two.
My baby, like my baby. Like that's my 4th child. He was my 4th
City
child.
Bam, I see you.
When it came to me, Shamar, like all my sons, like I got 5 kids. There's 3 boys and 2 girls. Shamar always outdid them when it came to me. Like he always told me, Mom, I'm grateful for you. Like you raised us by yourself. I played basketball with my sons when they was little. I was my son's dad, my kid's dad. Like When they had a flat tire, I did that. And Shamar was just that little boy who used to tell him, Shamar, stop. Don't climb in the tree. Nigga climbed in a tree one day and had ants in his pants. He was like 10 years old. Hit an ant nest, had all these ants all over his body. My son started smoking weed at 10 years old.
I don't feel bad. I was 12, 13. That's a fact. Shout it out to him for that. I'm about to pull another shot.
My status, you know, back in 2002, when Purple Haze was just a gram, when it was icky sticky, when you touched it, your fingers couldn't pull apart. You smoke a half an L.
Yeah, that shit was up in your DNA and the fingertips. Yes.
Yes. When it was $20 for a gram.
They don't understand that. Chill. We gonna get chill. They don't know nothing about that talk. They used to them. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I just heard Carver tell me to shut the fuck up, y'all. Rest in peace to the Dread L. Carver. We're gonna talk about him too. I just heard him tell me, fuck you and your $60 apes. I swear to God, he used to always tell me, nigga, you think I give a fuck about your $60 apes? Yo, shout out to Carver. Let's let this rock.
How
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds were cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
My fault, y'all. I had to fill up that chaser. I ain't gonna front. That motherfucking, this shit right here, this Luna, shout out to my man Light from the job. This Luna Zual, whatever the fuck this shit is called right here, this shit is disrespectful, man. I'm dead ass serious, man. Shout out to everybody that we missed, and shout out to everybody that's not physically here, man. Make sure y'all turning up some real special shit tonight, man. So tell us some more great shit about the God, man. I ain't forget you.
All right, Shamar, like, all right, fast forward. Shamar was one of them guys, young guys that, like I said, respectful. If he pulling up in a block on the street and he see you taking your groceries out, clothes out, whatever, he going to get out his car and help you. He one of those type of. My son was the one, when you come in the house, if I got people in the house, he's going to speak to everybody. He's not going to sit in my face because they not his peers. Speak and keep it moving. Like, he'll give his shirt off his back to anybody, like his shoes, whatever. My son was a good kid. Like, he loved his kids. He was going to court to get custody of his daughter. Like,
yo, I'm thinking about putting this shit together. Shout out to Dog Soldier, man. Maybe we need to do it where the sisters can pull up too. But we was thinking about trying to put a show together for like some real brotherhood shit. Shout out to Dog Soldier, Hank McCoy, my bro, FTC Vice, Big Amp, Mount Vernon. Our brotherhood is outside of YouTube on some real shit. Shout out to DMW Shot. Shout out to Tube Chronicles on some real. Our brotherhood is outside of YouTube, but maybe we need to start expressing our brotherhood on YouTube together like once a motherfucking month to just get some of the stress off our motherfucking mind and let the sisters come up too and talk about shit that's bothering them. Yo, Lady JJ, I need you to hit the stage one time too, because I'll be loving your input. You know I'll be paying attention to you, sis, for real. Like grown folks conversation, like for real. She taught, I never forget when she was on 050. That was the first time I actually ever saw her and heard like she really got some real shit. There's some positive women on YouTube, man. Word up. And maybe you need to get up here and start getting that off your chest, because like when you talk about his greatness, see, your whole mood changed.
That's my baby. I love my kids. Like, I rock out with my cock out for my kids. Like,
whoa, pause. You almost got 10 seconds. I almost gave you 10 seconds, but I'm gonna give you a pass the first time. You get the first time. You know I 10 seconds a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She said cock out, pause. No, I gotta give her 10 seconds for that, y'all. My fault. She gotta get 10 seconds. I just thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody count that down for me. She should be at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She back. We had to give her 10 seconds for that one. Pause, FTC. I know he was like, hold up, Dice. I know my nigga FTC was rolling up like
everybody in Philly know how I feel about my kids. Like, I raised them all by myself. They all got the same father. I did that by myself from the muscle. When I went out on them streets to grind, I did that for not just for me, for them. They keep a roof over their head, make sure they dress fly, they clean, water in the house, all utilities. I did that. When Shamar and them was acting up in school, every day, I was the one they called to go get him out of school. As soon as he go to school at 8:15, you gotta be there by 8:30. By 8:45, Mom, can you come get Shamar? Get to the school. Mom,
damn, you sound like me with my mom's. If I used to do that shit on purpose just because I didn't want to be in school when I was young.
Then I'm getting him. Mom, can you get the big brother? Oh, wait a minute, your kindergarten coming too. All them coming home this morning? Yes, because they acting up.
You got to get out that house.
I'm good.
You got to take them grandbabies out, man. You got to spoil them, man.
I do spoil them. I spoil them. But right now, people are safer with me being in here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm not taking nobody medicine and had me all crazy and out my mind. I'm not doing that. I got to be on point. Everything moving.
Inshallah. That's a fact.
It's snakes out here, yo. It's snakes.
I always say that on you. Yo, that word you just said, I tell people about that. There's some that's another reason why I don't really, like when I come up, I'll be talking about other shit, y'all. Like rest in peace to Barrage, her son, El Comp, anybody else dismissed. I don't really have the time for that. That's why I say shout out to DS1. One thing I will say about that man, the nigga jacket is clean when it comes to his talent, man. Like his shit is impeccable. He ain't even this is content king. Like I thought I had some shit until I started paying attention to him, man. Like, yo, FTC, make sure you drop his link. And he really got some different shit to talk about, man. But you know what? I'm gonna get you laughing right now, yo. I want some content out of you, nigga. How you feel about this puffy shit, nigga? Don DeMarco.
He stay in jail. He's going to kill himself. He's weak. He don't have no power right now. He's weak.
I don't think he's going to kill himself, though. I think they're going to kill him. Yo, all jokes aside, let me explain them to you. The reason why I say this, I'm not a Puff fan. Fuck Puff. I said this since Big died. But I'm going to tell you something. And people don't want to hear what I got to say. People act like they don't understand what I'm saying. They're saying what I heard. That nigga Puff ain't pussy. This is facts.
He got his daddy blood.
That nigga's not pussy. I don't give a fuck that I don't like him. The nigga's not pussy. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't see him hanging up. Like all that suicidal watch shit, I started thinking about it at first. I don't see none of that goofy ass shit. That nigga puffing there talking about take that, take that. He probably got 30 boys he want to be with. Yo, dog, what up, nigga?
It's good, y'all.
We got Holly up in the motherfucking building. My sister don't motherfucking miss. Rest in peace to her son. Rest in peace to Barrage.
Most
Rest
definitely.
to everybody, man.
Yeah, all I could say to you is I've been listening, and I call myself the Black John Connor, right? Because I gotta, and this is for you because you're a black version of Sarah Connor, right? You have sons, you have daughters. I understand the pain. Let me take that back. I've never experienced that type of pain, but it seems like you coping with it in a way where you're managing it. Because I just heard you say it's safer for you to stay inside. So you understand, you need to be there for your grandchildren and the children that are still here. You have so much to offer them. I have a son, he's just 27. So a few years ago when all that stuff was going on where our children was getting, just or it seemed like every other week something was happening to the young children. And so I had a thought in my mind that if something was to ever happen to one, I only have one. Now I have a 10-year-old, but it was like, but now I got a my 28-year-old. I'm a grandfather now. So it's just, I'm gonna be praying for you.
Thank you.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying? And for anybody, especially, Dice, condolences on your loss, because like you said, you was with the brother from 6 years old.
Word, that's different.
So that's basically your brother.
Word up.
From another
mother. But you know what the most, you know why I'm really happy? No, this is what eases my pain. Let me rephrase that. He went rum. You know what I'm saying? He with Meg. Like he really was he would smile. Like it's some real, he with his grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Biggs with the wildest German Shepherd I've ever seen in my life. The motherfucker used to bite through the glass, dog.
Yeah, that's what's
Yo,
up.
he used to have niggas come in his hallway. Yo, B was so petty. He would have you come in the hallway, right? But if you ain't know what was gonna happen, you'd stand between the glass doors. When he would go on the first floor, he would open the door and that German Shepherd would run. Yo, listen to me, son. When I say they had a German Shepherd that was possessed by the devil, I'm talking about fuck a pit bull. You know, I'm a pit man and all that. Dojo Argentina, Cane Court. No, this was a fucking German Shepherd, man.
Yeah, them old school brothers had them shepherds and them Doberman pinchers.
Yo, Gold Brown is in the building. Yo, we lost Barrage, my nigga.
Yeah, back in the 80s, there always been Doberman pensions.
Yeah.
We lost the great, yo, this nigga right here, Harley, let me tell you something. This motherfucker right here. Oh my God. I don't even believe I'm doing this show. Like this, I don't even believe this show. Like, yo, when I tell you I went to my motherfucker.
How are you feeling, yo? Because when I got that call from my kids calling me, I couldn't believe it. I told the examiners they wouldn't let me see my son because my sister and my daughter identify him, but they didn't see his body. I say, how you know that's my son? I say, you know how many people got his first and last name and the same birthday and year? Let me see my son. They wouldn't give me a picture of nothing of my son. I had to go to the funeral to go get my son. And I'm like, Shamar, wake up. Like, you playing with me. You're playing with me right now. This joke is over. And I still today, knowing that it's real, I'm still waiting for him to say, Mom, I'm sorry for taking this long. I seen some guy a couple months ago walk just like my son. Got this swag. He light skinned. He pretty. Got this pretty hair. I swore this was my son. I'm staring at the guy, and the guy looking at him like, why? I'm like, sorry, sir. You look just like my son, and you was walking just like my son.
But you know what? I was always taught when you see premonitions like that, that's affirmation that wherever we go,
he's around.
We made it.
But you know what, though? That I'm one thing I know he's around. I pray the Lord every day to get rid of this dude out my crib. But when I talk to my son, I say, son, you see me. Now you see what's going on. Please talk to God. Please talk to God. Monica, 9:20 in the morning, Saturday morning, get the fuck out my crib.
Damn, dog. Don DeMarco.
Yeah, I can't understand that pain. I don't want to ever. You know what I'm saying?
L'Oreal said your son was telling you it's okay. That's a fact. Like,
there I go. Somebody was calling my phone.
The old timers. Like when you see people,
I made him get up and get out my crib, change my locks and everything. He's back in Brooklyn. He laying in somebody else's bed.
Oh.
Thank you. No more problems. You got all that. You got all that. Thank you for taking all that toxic off my hands.
Damn.
Thank you. And I'm good. And I'm great. All I'm worried about getting justice for my son. That's it. Nothing else don't matter to me.
And the detectives, they just don't have no leads, no clues, nothing.
I can't hear you. I'm
I
gonna
said
have to
the
come out
detectives
and
don't
come
have.
back in.
Oh, you probably because your phone rang. Probably because her phone rang. Oh my God! He said the Knicks just got Carl Anthony Towns. Oh man, pardon me, y'all. That was that. See, he was sent from Barrage. Diehard Knick fan. And see, that's more affirmation. Like I said, like I know this shit is crazy. Yo, when I heard that shit, dog, they was like,
"Come on, man! Crazy. I don't respect his game like that."
Shit.
He old too, man.
Yo, you know what we need? We need OGs and young boys on the Knicks. We need OGs and young boys on the Nets.
All right, you right. We need some. Yeah, we need some stability.
We need them niggas that know how to come off the motherfucking bench for 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes for you, coach. I got a hard 2 minutes for you. You say 2 minutes and 20 seconds. If you got me over there a second over 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm walking off the court. That's them young boys is for.
But yeah, you know what I mean? We got, I look at it like this. I can't, I'm my father's first child. I'm his first man child. Right? I don't have anything but sons. So, and my son is, my first son has started to have his own children, and he's having his first.
Yo, pardon me right quick, y'all. I gotta attend to something. Excuse me. No, I'm just saying, FTC, he gonna be the first one to get 10 seconds tonight.
His wife is pregnant again.
Talking about the Giants last night.
God bless. I have another grandson. You know what I'm saying, and just keep it. So I've come to the understanding that all the knowledge I've acquired, I got to pass it on to my children and their children, because what's going on is they want to wipe our existence and our contributions totally out, and we have to now go back to a system that they taken from us as far as passing history through.
Excuse me again, son. Excuse me. Pardon me, bro. I didn't even mean to break up your literature, because I'm not trying to overlook this right quick. We got only child up in there. She wants to be the second one to get 10 seconds a night. Talking about that they was there. They on it. Well, you on 10 seconds.
But we got to get back to the at least every Sunday we get together as our family, and you know what I mean? And we do it like that because that was how we came up. That was what it was. You understand? And all, like I tell, technology is just a tool used to separate you from your humanity. You see what I'm saying? The more dependent you become on technologies, the less the less humanly you become. Nowadays, you walking around, if you're in a major city, everybody basically got their head down on their phone.
Word. Even in rural towns too. Don't get it twisted. Rose Gold, I see you in the building. Salute.
So, we don't interact with each other even. So this is what it is. It's just a disconnect from what we really supposed to be, and we elders. You an elder, my sister. You got children. They get, you know what I'm saying. So you're an elder, and we gotta preserve what we deem as righteous and what we deem is the building blocks for our future, and pass them on.
And see, and this is where I come to it again, whereas though I need to do what I need to do as a mother. You broke the link to my chain.
Yes, you did.
That link cannot be fixed.
No, it can't.
I cannot have another baby to replace that link.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can't. But you do have a long chain.
Damn.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
That chain was a circle. You understand what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes, it was.
It was a tight knit circle.
Yes, it was.
Damn. And the young lady, unfortunately, that was involved with that, she's just.
They
been...
talked to her and she over the phone. They talked to her over the phone. She said, "I ain't seen him in 3 days." I said, "You're not gonna bring her in?" "Oh no."
Did she come see you?
What?
No, what I'm saying is, like I know, like the bond, like that's just something that would have been a red flag to me. What I mean is, like, if something had happened to her man, may he rest in peace, that the first thing she's gonna do is want to be next to his mother to comfort you, for y'all to comfort each other. See, that's something I was meaning. Like, I didn't mean it like that. It's just like that, like, you know how we came up. You notice if something happened to one of our mans, his baby mom's right there with his mom.
Your fake tear. You went to his sister. My daughter put you on iPhone. Your tears wasn't genuine. I'm very observant. I listen. I don't.
Russian princess. That's, she said, out of respect, she should have came to visit. She should have, like, you know where we from, huh? Like, so it's like, you know, certain things is supposed to be mandatory. So I understand your pain to a certain degree more now. So it's like,
but
that was,
guys, that's a woman.
They wasn't supposed.
That's a cub. That's a mother that's protecting her cubs.
Her connection is different.
They wasn't supposed to be together. He know I didn't condone that relationship. You stay with her, you get cut off.
Damn. See, that's something as men.
Oh,
yeah, that's some of the deepest shit. Like, yo, your moms be knowing certain shit.
He called me. The little brother called me. The 26-year-old called. My baby son called me. He's like, "Mom, call your son. Your son need a place to stay." Da da da. So I said, "Okay. What's up, Shamar? What's up, Ma? You good? Yeah, I'm good. What I'm hearing that you need a place to stay. No, me and this shorty, da da da. But I'm gonna hit you later. All right." So we talked again. So who the shorty? Oh, some shorty. I was staying with her, whatever. I was hitting that. The agreement was don't catch no feelings. So I moved out. Okay. You good though, right? I'm good, Mom. All right, I love you, son. I love you too, Mom. Then he texted me that Wednesday, "Mom, send me my sister phone number." I texted him his sister phone number. Then I was like, left it alone when he said it was another girl. So when the situation happened, I'm talking to my sons, my stepsons and everything, because they trying to figure out the math to this. And they talking. I said, "Well, who the girl? Did anybody know the girl that he posted?" They subscribed the girl. I said, "Is the girl married?" They was like, "Yeah." I said, "He told me it was another shorty." He was like, "No, mine's the girl." So now,
Tommy, salute.
in my man, I'm thinking 2 years ago, this the same bitch that while I'm over here, you sent 2 dyke bitches to my son, to my daughter's house with guns for my son. So that's all detective. You don't know you looking for niggas or bitches.
Damn.
But how I'm feeling, how I'm truly feeling, I don't want the shooters. I want
the motherfucker to set it up.
Yeah.
Family.
Mom.
Family that they treasuring. Oh, this is such. Oh, Miss Pretty Witty. I want that one.
That's
this
Mom.
Doctor gonna be successful. I want that one. Because you know why? Because they mother and father and they family already prepared for their death. I wasn't prepared for my son's death. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I was prepared for my son's death like their family is.
Right.
Damn.
Allah forgive me. You know how I felt? I want to go kill her. Shoot her child first. Her child. For 21 minutes. My son survived for 21 minutes. I want to kill her son for 21 minutes and kill that bitch. That's how I really feel. And that's why I stay here. Stay here in New York.
Believe it or not, from the way we was brought up, that's not an abnormal thought.
No,
it's not a rational thought. Pay attention. It's not a rational thought, but it's not an abnormality when it comes to how we was raised, the things that we was exposed to.
Right.
You got to pay attention. If we'd have came up like in certain neighborhoods with certain support systems and people encouraging us and surrounding us with a bunch of attention when we go through these horrific situations, it wouldn't be like now. Like you said, the fake people come out just to see what's going on, and then we left alone. So, damn, like everything will, I'm telling you, everything will come to light, man. You just keep putting your prayers and see it's a certain faith you know you got to have. So it's like, even though it's hard, you got to understand, you know, like your blessing is still here. Your blessing is still here. Like the memories, like the time, like I said, you always smile when you talk about the young king greatnesses. You gotta start keeping that positive format on your head instead of falling to the fact, because he's not gone.
I'm gonna share this with you.
But the thing is, he wasn't anybody that knew my son in Philly, North Philly. They banged with him. They fucks with him. He wasn't no threat. He probably kept his heat on. And the crazy part, that I'm mad that my son told me, "Ma, put the guns down." Because he always carried one since he was 16. Wasn't because nobody was looking. He was looking over his shoulder. He put the gun down. And this chick knew that my son ain't had a gun. 2 people. My son 165 pounds. You could have rumbled my son. You could have jumped my son. You could have broke his arm. Broke a rib. But killing my son, that don't sit well with me.
It's never going to.
And Philly police don't care about nobody. If it ain't your zip code and your skin matter in Philly.
That's right.
Them detectives think because he lived in Frankfurt, his address was in Frankfurt. My son is not from Frankfurt. He didn't hang in Frankfurt. None of my kids, me and my kids don't hang in Frankfurt. We never lived in Frankfurt. So don't assume that my son is from Frankfurt or he got beef with these people because they weren't out there, assuming he part of their clique out there. He wasn't a part of their clique out there.
Yo, we got my bro in the building. Shout out to Artist Morrison, man. Word up, boy. What up, Art?
That detective that's on his case is from a white, Caucasian neighborhood. Middle class little neighborhood. Working class people. So you know if he got a case in the hood, you really think that matters? No. Yeah. He got a record. He don't matter. We looking for Janie and all that. John Doe. We looking for Mary. We looking for Becky. You can find Becky down Kensington.
Damn.
That's how Philly go. That's how Philly works.
I'm gonna just say this, like, you know, that's what I was trying to tell somebody. I was like, you know, I be having these spiritual advisors and they be trying to tell me some things, and it's like, all right, listen, like some people, they different. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? They just different, and you can't always expect them to conform to certain rationale. And so at that point, you know, you face it. Yeah.
This world is different. People move shady.
Yeah.
People been different and all that. It's like,
it's fucked up.
Yeah, no.
It's really fucked up.
Trying to be like the young kids and I don't know. It's just, this world is just, it's miscombobulated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't understand it.
I be confused too, sister. I be confused.
Damn, being the kids and the kids being the parents. I just don't.
Yeah, me too. That's what I be saying to myself.
My kids do not. My kids gonna be on. We gonna be talking, and they might say something. My cousin, like, "Excuse me, mom."
Paco G's in the building. Salute, bro.
4 to 26 years old. They grown and got their own.
Right.
And work. And they still have respect and manners.
Correct.
Yo, shout out to the Russian Princess. That's right, y'all. Drop some red hearts all in this motherfucking chat, man. This ain't about no like button. It's about the sis really venting. So and we missing our people. Shout out to Barrage. Rest in peace to Dread Al Carper.
About the situation. You know, I don't care about the shooters because they're gonna get theirs in jail. They're gonna get theirs in jail. Like I have 18 brothers. My dad had 19 kids. I'm his only girl.
Let me tell you this.
15 brothers. The 3 of them got killed. I'm 15 brothers.
Like, y'all might think I'm crazy, but just hope one day you have a opportunity to purge.
Yo, I said that shit before, dog.
Right?
And that's crazy that you said that. I did a show on that so long ago. I think it's really gonna come to the point. Yo, that's so crazy. That shit just made my head come up. Yo, matter of fact, y'all, we gotta break out for that. That shit just gave me a bad vibe, y'all. We gotta go.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose.
That's a fact. That purge, yo, this is some of the most craziest shit that somebody might think I say. I said this before on my show. I think that shit is needed.
I'm telling you. I think
there's an equilibrium to balance out people anger and things that they need that they hold in. Like, I know that shit sound crazy. It's just, it's not advocating no violence or anything like that. It's just fair YouTube usage on my opinion.
I got so much
YouTube usage on our opinions.
Right. Movies are commercials, y'all. Movies are commercials. If anybody's ever went to film school and done deep film analysis, a movie is no more than a commercial. So these are just previews of things to come.
L'Oreal said it's purge cleansing time. Fuck it.
Yeah, this purge should have happened during the COVID when everything was on lockdown because they probably thought niggas was going to kill each other more anyway. Want to purge each other during COVID.
They did, and then they told us to keep wearing masks.
Yeah. But these, listen, y'all just came off a lockdown 2 years ago and everybody's in each other's face. And I don't like that. Everybody coughing, rude, they don't cover up.
Yeah. I just caught that shit for the first time like a month and a half ago.
I thank God.
2 months. That shit was disrespectful.
I thank God I haven't caught that.
I've never had it until that shit is disrespectful.
I caught the original version.
My Theo. Oh my God, that COVID messed my Theo up. Like, my Theo is messed up from 2 years ago. He's so messed up from that COVID.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But right. I'm gonna tell you what, whenever, my mom got it too. And my mom never went to the hospital.
Oh,
none of that. She put me up on some like, it's like it was a whole bunch of vitamins like vitamin B, D, some magnesium, and then it was emergency, and then water, and then it was just like this vapor thing. There's these vapor crystals. And I painted my house when I had it. I ain't even keeping it. I'm saying I just felt, because I used to have dreads, and if people with long hair, if you ever washed your hair and didn't dry it and went to bed, and the fan kept blowing on you, that's the feeling I had. I felt like I just had a congested head.
Head cold.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I couldn't taste nothing though. I lost my taste. I ain't gonna lie. I lost my taste and my smell for a little bit.
I was really COVID. Because my mind, the way I think, is crazy. Like, I don't think it was really COVID. It was just for some insurance purposes to get rid of all them old people. You talking about burning them? Because people couldn't get an autopsy.
Damn, that's a fact. They did in New York. That's in Brooklyn.
How that fast? Somebody step out the door to smoke a cigarette, they contaminate the whole building with COVID.
Allegedly.
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 Yeah.
Yo, but what y'all feeling? Yo, tell me about this Puff shit, man. What y'all feel about that shit, man?
Are you back to him again?
He done.
I don't know what you really feel, man.
He done, man.
Y'all not worried about these other ones running around being booty bandits? Why y'all messing with that man? Let him do him. If anybody want to be booty bandits, let them
That's
do
what I've been saying.
You hear some funny shit?
I'm around New York every day, all day long, outside right now in front of my building. You know nobody talking about them? So leave that man alone. Let him be like, if he like ass, let me eat ass. If niggas want to get put on and they can either give up some ass, let them do it.
I don't. Listen, if you paying and she playing, I don't see the problem.
Like he paid them. Now everybody want these
Right.
they broke. They can't get no Louis bag or no Balenciaga.
Right.
I got the suit.
Y'all already know what that club life is like. Club 54 is drugs, sex, and that's what it is.
What about Big?
After they get the money, see what they follow their Instagram and all that. See
what about Big?
What you say?
You can't listen. Big? You can't hold nobody to what they do. If you choose, see, it's choice. This is the greatest adversary.
Nothing. No gun put you get nothing.
It's choice, Dice.
And they made the choice to
word. See, I seen a lot of movies. You could have faked the nigga out, went down there and did a Jim Kelly and grabbed the nigga by the whole package and said, listen here, son. The next time you play with me like that, you gonna be a eunuch, nigga. I'm gonna remove this shit off your body.
See, when it comes to adult, consensual, whatever they was into, I respect it. But when it came to taking Justin Bieber allegedly for a weekend off his parents' hands,
do you think
I don't get that. Raising Usher Raymond sleeping in the bed with that little boy.
Yeah, if they was underage, I'm against that.
What is he sleeping in the bed with that boy for?
If they was underage, I am against that activity.
Niggas was talking about eating cereal.
That little boy, what's his name? Justin Bieber, was his mom gave him Usher all
for the weekend. They gave the nigga
Well,
Justin Bieber sitting there like this. He's fucking me. He's fucking me.
Usher mom gave Puffy all.
If you watch that video with Usher Raymond standing next to Puff, he's like this.
They all need to go to jail.
He's fucking me, y'all. Get me away from this nigga. He's gonna rape me.
They all need to go to jail.
Allegedly.
They all need to be with Snuff Daddy. Word.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is for educational purposes alone, YouTube.
Yeah. Not for dumb
kids. That's the only thing, I tell you the truth, that I feel as though he should be checked about. Not about them adults that didn't know that they was being recorded on some kink. If you shouldn't be ashamed of whatever you're doing.
You grown.
If you sucking a giraffe, be proud that you sucking a giraffe. You know what I'm saying? If you humping the floor or something like that, be proud that you humping the floor. Y'all niggas see, them niggas didn't know they was getting recorded.
But listen,
that's all it is.
Blaze, I'm gonna tell you something. Like all these little thugs be running around from Philly all over the world. They be undercover homos.
You think we didn't hear the audio?
Oh, no homo stuff.
You think we didn't hear the audio?
Late night creeping with homos.
You think we didn't hear the audio? This nigga sounding like a Rottweiler fighting a goldfish.
Like,
I said, what the fuck is this nigga doing, yo?
Niggas that was getting money, big time drug dealers, they were creeping with homos.
Yo, let me tell you how this. When I came to Florida the first time, I was like 19, right? And then I moved to the hood. I moved to the hood maybe like 2 years after. And I promise you, every night, because I was 3 houses off of this joint called Sis Trunk, right? And every night there was some man broad, and they was getting picked up by niggas in them old school whips with the big wheels on them, and that
I don't trust no nigga with no perm here.
That was the
I've been saying that shit since Minister Society.
Well, out here.
So I used to be on broads like, yo, you talk to niggas with dreads and gold teeth, and if they said yeah, I was like, all right, I can't talk to you, because them was the niggas picking up the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like she's saying, the thugs, and it was a lot going on, and I'm just like, yo, this shit crazy, B.
Yo, STC, what's going on with that damn motherfucking hurricane down there with y'all? That's what I meant to ask you too, dog.
Nah, we good. I'm good where I'm at.
Well, can you answer this question? Why, if you know you're not homophobic and stuff like that, when guys be having conversations, say stuff, why they always got to say no homo?
Because
I
they
think that's
in
cool.
their masculinity, they questioning their own masculinity, my sister.
Nah, but see, the reason why certain dudes will say pause, because if a man says something that's totally out of gesture pertaining to mannerism, pertaining to men, niggas be like, hold up, nigga, check your type. You know, your type might have had a glitch in it. You dig?
But all this time about homo, like, come on,
Yeah.
You
like for instance,
homo, but you around the corner.
So you gotta watch them niggas.
Yeah, like
them fried chicken people, them people that don't have no hot sauce on their chicken sandwiches. See, you don't trust nobody that don't put hot sauce on their chicken sandwiches. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Moving to North Carolina, this is something that I've been taught. If a nigga don't put hot sauce on his chicken sandwich, you better not trust him. That's a fact.
No, you don't trust no nigga. If he don't see his shoes, he put his shoes on, and he don't see his sneakers dirty, his shoestrings dirty, and they dick, and put them Jones on every day with a nice outfit, and don't want no, you can't trust that type of nigga.
See, that's great advice from she see what you told you, but I'm gonna tell you about North Carolina. If a motherfucker don't put hot sauce on their chicken sandwich, don't fuck with him.
Exactly. Because my grandma always told check the man, check his shoes from head up and watch his fingers. Check his fingers.
I believe if my machine has the least amount of parts in it, it's the more successful I'll be. So if I don't know you, and if it's not a legit like business opportunity, it's really no need for me to fuck with you like that.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at Dice, but listen, on here it's different because through time, a person's character, you understand? It's for so long you could wear a mask for.
Right.
It's so long you could fake it for.
That's right.
And then the real you comes out. So if you spend enough time just, interacting with anybody on it, you'll see who they are.
Right.
This is why I fuck with Dice. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say again, go back to it. It's about listening. Just listening and being quiet and being observant. Listening and being observant.
What the fuck is you smoking on that got you looking like the lady on the cartoon? Looking like the chick on Roger Rabbit right now, my nigga. What is you smoking on?
Who?
Harley.
Oh.
She is looking like the chick off Roger Rabbit.
Which one? What chick?
The cartoon.
Which one?
What's her
Jessica.
name? Jessica.
I look like Jessica Rabbit.
This motherfucker here is crazy. Word up.
I'm fried, yo. I'm so fried.
You had to tell me that shit. Even motherfucking Ed started laughing at that one. I can see him now. Yeah, Dice. She looks like she's smoking on some good shit. Yo, shout out to Mount Vernon up in the building, man. That's a fact, y'all. Shout out to my man Mount Vernon, FTC Vice. We got shots up in the building. That nigga crazy, yo. For real.
My Mexicano got some fire right now from California. It's fire, like.
Nigga, you looking like the nigga that when he tested cocaine on motherfucking.
What
was the name of that movie? Blow. That's how good that movie is. He said, "Can I?" He said, "This is
Wait a minute. What?
This is 93%. Can I try this?"
My eyes don't look like that. So
nigga, you looking high as a motherfucker. I'm like, I want to take the spliff. I'm trying to take your spliff through the goddamn screen, and I'm smoking on some fire.
Because my eyes is closed.
I'm smoking on some raspberry Skittles and some IKEA runts. This shit right here is Don DeMarco. But the way you looking, shit, facts.
You want some?
Shout out to everybody. You heard?
Cash you some? You want me to cash app you some?
Woo. That mother. Shout out to my man Carlos, man.
I don't drink. See, I ain't into that.
Shout out to my man Carlton. I mean,
I
sit.
I don't drink. I sit.
No, I'm not a sipper either. I don't do those. I don't like the way it smells on people's breath.
I could dig that.
Especially when you wake up in the morning. Oh.
I could dig that. You gotta brush your teeth before you go to bed.
Yeah, but still, it's like this hitting the toothpaste. Boop, boop, boop. Like, yo, did you really rinse? Rub
I
your
could dig it.
back of your throat.
I could dig it. I could dig it.
But it comes out your pores when you drink too much. When you start sweating, it comes out your pores.
Yes, it does. It does.
It's not for me.
You know, anything in excess is a problem. So
Yeah, true.
uh,
I probably smell like a marijuana plant.
that's not.
Smell like a marijuana
All
plant.
right, listen. Let me just clarify this to you. You could Google this. You were born with an endocannabinoid system, right? Just like you have a respiratory, a circulatory. You see what I'm saying? You have an endocannabinoid system. So you're not doing anything that your body.
Nigga, I want a motherfucking a
You
pound of
understand?
that to me right now, dog.
So that's all.
That shit down, son. That's
just
fire.
No, I'm just telling you because listen, the more keep expanding your knowledge on what you're doing, and start looking into the CBD because the CBD now it brings the health aspect of what you're doing.
I don't like the taste of that.
No. I'm not.
Like
Listen,
man.
I'm not telling you to smoke it. What I'm telling you is they have drops that you just put on in your mouth. You hold it for I think 30 seconds, and then you swallow, and then it does what it does. And because you put it behind your tongue, the receptors pick it up faster than anything. You dig what I'm saying? So now it's going to go into the body and start doing things for you.
Any specific kind of oil?
I tell you what, I'm gonna send Dice a list because you know we used to have a store out here, and so I'm gonna send Dice the names of some brands that you should look into.
Thank you.
Nigga said, man, you got me ready to check that shit out, nigga.
No, listen, I used to have a toothache and I would take painkillers and wifey was like, yo, try the CBD. I tried it. I never took another painkiller again. But I'm saying I started going to the dentist after that. But I never took I don't take pain medication.
I don't take pills, period.
You know what I'm saying? I just do the CBD.
I used to be a pharmaceutical, but I don't do those pills.
She said pharmaceutical distribution. Fair YouTube usage. Fair YouTube usage.
That's how I used to be a
YouTube usage, you know. Pharmaceutical distribution. It tells the truth to some of us. You know, some of us that may have participated in such things.
Exactly.
Now listen, at one time, hemp was one of the most important textiles used because the rope, the cloth, the paper, the durability of it is greater than cotton.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? So as far as making shirts, sails, ropes, this is fact. This you could go back in history, just like dog fighting. Dog fighting used to be legal in this country. Yeah. So it's you know it's just learning things that we don't take time to learn. That's really all.
Yeah, that's a fact. We don't.
Man. So.
But give a hand to the ones that did it during the pandemic. They're all the ones that knew they could do something with themselves with the pandemic to get money.
I know that's right.
That's right. That is right.
It took the one for you to figure out that you got talent.
I know one thing. I ain't fucking with no more of this motherfucking Luna Zoo, whatever the fuck this shit. Yo, this Luna Zoo. I'm not sponsoring this shit for nobody, but shout out to my man Light. Like this Luna Azul Mexican drink that they drinking, this tequila right here is something different, y'all.
Yeah, because you
know I fuck with the Casamigo.
Your hat
is like the Casamigo if I ain't drinking no Henny or nothing like that, right?
Fix your hat. The hat is different. Your hat drunk too. Fix it.
Damn, I thought my shit was straight. See, I'm telling you some real life. Like this motherfucker, yo, this Luna Zul, LUNAZUL tequila. See, you know what I knew this was a dangerous bottle of alcohol?
There wasn't nothing wrong with his head.
On the side of the bottle, that shit said this was made in Mexico. The They got this over the board. They got this over the wall. You understand what I'm saying to you? This shit right here, see, a lot of them other tequilas is made over here. This shit here said it was made in Mexico. This disrespectful. This is not to be when you drive it around in the street with. This is when you are sitting down and relaxing yourself.
Yeah, keep yourself at home tonight.
This is nothing to be seriously driving around with. I'm gonna keep it funky with you because it's so smooth. And I told myself, fucking with y'all. Rest in peace to Barrage. Rest in peace to the Sun. Rest in peace to Comp. Everybody else. I told myself, I told Dog this before I went live. I sent him a picture. I said, I'm turning up for my man. Dog had a bottle of some shit looking like death. Some shit looking like death. My man FTC said, yo, put the bottle down.
Is that
now, Dice?
Aged?
HR salute.
Dice. Is the tequila aged? Is it?
Let me talk about shit. If you want me to inspect it, I shall.
Like when it was born, like
1823.
Okay.
1823.
It been established 1823.
1823. 40% is 40% in volume.
Okay.
It's called Lunazal Tequila Blanco, the silver bottle.
So it's smooth.
What? This shit right here, let me tell you something. This don't fuck up the Kool-Aid. Y'all know how I feel about my Kool-Aid.
I don't drink Kool-Aid.
All jokes aside, like I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm 52 years old and I still drink Kool-Aid.
You drinking Kool-Aid?
Motherfucking right, I still drink Kool-Aid, nigga. What?
I drink.
I will give you a pack. I will give y'all a mixture of packs right now to take y'all back to when y'all kids. You get
I still make country time lemonade.
You better get us up together. You get 2 packs of lemonade and 1 pack of Kool-Aid. Change your, what's that shit? Tropical Punch? Change your life. You get 2 packs of Tropical Punch, 1 pack of orange, change your life. You get 2 packs of grape, 1 pack of lemonade.
So you use spigot
change your life.
You use spigot water?
Spigot water. How dare you insult me with you? You ready to get 10 seconds again? Are you trying to get kicked off the stage for 10 seconds? I don't drink any goddamn spigot water.
Today, because you did it already. That was disrespectful. Don't do it.
Hold on, let me explain it to you. See, hold on. Let me say, you wasn't around when I bought it. Check this out. You see this? This motherfucker's always here. This is the 10-second gun, goddammit.
Don't shoot.
I don't give a fuck about none of that sucker shit. This shit right here, real.
Oh no, wait a minute. Oh no.
I went to the Dollar. I went to the
Dollar
Tree. I got this from the Dollar Tree for the people. That's a fact, L'Oreal. Because they be over here playing themselves sometimes, and we don't do none of that sucker shit.
You better put
Nobody is exempt from 10 seconds. Nobody exempt. Not even me. I give myself to. They be giving me 10 seconds in the crowd.
When you show your little pistol, put your warning up.
Word up. You know what she said? You gonna warn a nigga you about to shoot him.
You got the.
I'm about to pull my gun out and shoot you. So why don't you?
I got the big shooter.
Yo, he said, yo, Dice, I'm with Big Dello right now. He want to say rest in peace, like he said to the great Barrage. That's my OG. Y'all already know. If y'all ain't checked the interview with Dello, he said rest in peace to the great Barrage, man. If y'all ain't see the great interview I did, you know what I'm saying, with Dello and my comrade Lee, I feel so like it's bothering me so much. Like I hit him earlier. Told Dello I'm doing a show. He was like, I'm still watching. We got to do a part 2. Like, because he was telling me he wanted to do a show, but he was going through problems. He was in and out the hospital, but he didn't give it to me the way that it's actually came to light. Like he was like, nah, I'm all right. You know how people like, I'm all right.
Me.
He was like, yo, get on your health, man. He's like, stay on your health. You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit alone, son. He said we can't be taking, like he was just always adamant on saying recently that absorbing shit from the street, putting that stress on our heart with our age right now is very, very dangerous. That's the way I interpreted the shit. And just to wrap it up in a quick sum, that's how I interpreted it. Like, yo, boy, you too old to be feeding into certain shit. You're going to put yourself in the grave. You're going to have a heart attack or you're going to die of a stroke or some shit, you dumbass old nigga. That's just how I interpret it. My man said drop the link. Dog. Yo, dog, you ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this. The link is dropped. The link is dropped. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. Don DeMarco. See, this is Remembrance Day. I ain't gonna front. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Barrage, I ain't gonna front. He's truly missed, man. Word up. Hold on. Let me see if this is my bro right here. Yo, that's you, boy? Yeah, that's you. That's you. Yo, what up, nigga?
Country nigga.
We up, yo. Barrage passed away, son. I'm fucked up, boy. I love you. This shit keep disappearing, man.
I love you too, but
like I'm fucked up. Like that shit. I've been fucked up since I had to do the show, son.
Rest in peace, bro.
We getting too old, man. Like, damn, that shit is crazy. We got Wax AP in the motherfucking building, y'all.
Salute, Wax.
Shout out to DMW Shots. He said 2,033 days, no sips of devil juice by God's graces, man. Yo, Harley, you don't remember Wax was up there when we did the show with you when you was beefing with your man?
Say that one more time.
That's Wax that was on the show with us when you was flipping with your man for 6 hours.
I said hi. I was waving because I was choking over here.
Word up.
How y'all doing?
Good, and yourself?
Trying to stay low, man. Staying out their problem. What you get into, boy?
Taking it easy. I ain't doing that.
I just said your name the other night, the FTC. He in the chat right now. I said, this nigga Wax be getting on my motherfucking nerves, son. He said, yo, son, what the nigga do, son? See, y'all be laughing. I be laughing. Y'all know, you know why I get mad at this nigga? Yo, when that nigga outside going live, he ain't on no rec. Like, he's a funny dude. That's all I gotta say, man.
I'm gonna say this. When I be watching Wax,
they think this nigga be normal. That nigga's not normal, man. Y'all niggas is crazy fucking with this nigga, man.
Wax is really what you call, live TV. If you know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody deserve a motherfucking deal. Mona, come get this nigga.
Facts. It's
this
like,
shit is some VH1. Because they in YouTube, they be laughing like, and I know the truth. I be laughing. These niggas. It's crazy, son.
Wax, I be watching you, but like Dice, I don't really be typing because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just play the back. That's really it. You see what I'm saying?
That's a funny nigga. This nigga go live. I be at work.
Yeah.
I be coming to the bathroom. That shit say Wax AP live. Word up.
I'm in the back, and like I said, it's to me, is somebody. I think they call it IRL, or it's some type of. It's like a stream where it's real. It's not, and he's just giving his opinion on or his thought process on a situation. So it's not, it's something I could listen to at work.
Yo, Wax be making me laugh. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga will rank on you for 3 fucking hours. Continuous blows back to back. That's why I said when I don't want to laugh and joke, I fuck with him in China. You know what I'm saying? That other shit, it be seeming too intentional. Like niggas be joking on YouTube, but some niggas be seeming like certain feelings are involved with that shit. I can't really accept that energy. As far as the participation, I may entertain it when it's not live, or I might check it when it's live, but I'm not gonna type.
But sometimes they be undercutting shade, throwing shade too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't be wanting to feel like I'm siding with nobody because I treat it like television, like I told people. There's nothing wrong with watching the show, still giving it a view, giving it a like or a dislike, and watching the show. Giving it a view, you know what I'm saying? Even if you give it a dislike, the view is still going to be accounted for.
Right.
People don't pay attention to that. You can say, yo, I don't like the nigga, but you still was entertained with the motherfucking show.
It's interaction.
I don't care nothing about like
YouTube that you fuck with this nigga.
Like to talk about family, they wife, their kids, and all
Top
that.
God, peace to the God. I see you, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna call the child services people on. Like, you fine with that? You want to hit below the belt? Just come for me. Just come for me. Don't come for my family. Just come for me.
Yeah, you know what I've noticed about that? You said that happened in my family a few times. You know what I noticed that comes from? Yo, I noticed that family members use that as a weapon because they know you genuinely love your children. I've heard that so much in my family. I never understand why people could tell people certain things when they upset. Like, you gonna call who? For what?
Ain't no for what? You say you gonna call who? Click, I'm at your freaking door. What you mean? You gonna call who? You playing with my kids?
Damn.
I don't play those type of games. Don't play with my household. Don't play with my money or my family. Don't do that. You know, when my kids was young, when they was bad, acting crazy, I called child services on myself. You know what they told me? Ma'am, you and your kids need counseling. I called for myself because I was like, y'all tired of y'all little niggas keep doing stuff. You say you want to hear about Shamar? I got one right here. I had all three of them on punishment. All of them had their own room. Put them in their room. So they in their room. I'm up in my room. I'm like, who they knocking on the door? Shakur go answer the door. Who that? Oh, that was the neighbors. This whole time, Shamar done jumped out the window, jumped on the tree, went down to outside. He rung the bell because the brother knew that ring the freaking bell for him to open the door. They come right back in the house. Never knew this nigga was going for like 3-4 hours.
Damn. Well, you know what? Here's something. At least you gotta praise him for his engine, like his creativity. Like,
don't feel bad.
Shit. Like,
I did
his heart
that.
is impeccable for it. He can risk breaking his foot or his arm or his leg.
I did that. I did that. I climbed out the window.
He gonna get an ass whipping on the way back in.
Yeah, I did that.
No, I ain't beat my kids. I punched on them motherfucking boys.
I did that.
So listen, my dad taught me how to fight. I taught my sons, I punched on them. Though you punch on them, they're gonna take that.
Yo, you know what? That's a hell of a fucking you know what? Shout out to DFW Shots. He said something that I swear I did a show on. He said, yo, Dice, what up with your man, Mayor Adams? He got NYC City Hall under the federal microscope. I heard 300 more indictments throughout his administration. First of all, in my opinion, when he said he had 500 million for the migrants, I knew that was allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Just my opinion, please don't get upset, YouTube. Allegedly, that was money laundering.
Mm-hmm.
A nigga said, we got 500,000 we about to clear for, nigga. You might get 15% of that.
They say he didn't want to play no more.
Like 10 million. That's like 15 million.
That's why they turned on him. Allegedly.
Son, let me tell you something. You know when I knew that nigga was going to jail? Shout out to FCC Vice. I told him this. People fail to realize. They told you when they ran up in that young lady that was an intern in Brooklyn. They said that there was still an ongoing probe investigation. They said she ain't do nothing. They said it still was foul play. I told y'all I ain't trust him when he said, the lady said he raped her. He said, I don't recall that. That was the wrongest answer you could ever say. First, you said you're not sure that if you met her or not, but you don't recall if you raped her. If somebody says to you that you sexually assaulted them and you didn't, the first thing you're supposed to be is like, what the fuck is you talking about? I ain't never did no shit like that. He said he doesn't recall that. That nigga going to jail.
I ain't no pussy. Fuck you talking about?
Word up. That shit don't even make. He's going to jail.
I don't know her at all.
He's going to jail. I said it from day one. You know what I knew he was doing wrong? They was bringing in more money the way they was targeting, quote unquote. Even though the niggas with these weed shops had licenses to administrate and sell marijuana, they didn't have licenses to sell carts. They didn't have licenses to sell motherfucking lean. These are the things that got them arrested, not for doing it. They did it. They was getting arrested for doing it illegal things on a regular warrant. It's like when you get a regular business store and say you're gonna sell heroes, and all of a sudden you're selling cocaine. And them niggas taking all that weed and all that money and just depositing it where? They let niggas line niggas up to take them back to jail. Gold Brown said it's election time. All distractions is on the table.
Who y'all going for? Because I'm not voting.
I can't say.
I'm not voting.
Anybody that's
against my man Kenny the job. He said this every day. We say this to each other every day.
Anybody that's against my freedoms and my right
Shout
to
out
bear
to Donald Trump. Make
You know
America
what
great
I'm saying?
again. Fuck Kamala Harris.
Right. Anybody that's trying to take my firearms, I'm not voting for them
Make
people.
America great again.
That's all I can really
Fuck
say.
Kamala Harris. Yeah, I swear to God, I said it to my man Kenny every day at the job.
Why?
Because at least one thing I know about Trump.
He's a moneymaker.
And number one, he's gonna do something that's gonna be crooked, but he's so stupid, he gonna do something that everybody go down with him. Number one. If the nigga hit the lick, we all gonna get paid. Number two, this may sound ignorant. And number three, the nigga ain't gonna try to sugarcoat the shit because he's really been in motherfucking situations that could be life-changing. So instead of him just looking on it upon himself, this is the effect of the world. I don't trust Kamala Harris. That's on my mother. I don't trust her, man. Number one, I don't trust nothing she said.
I don't know her. I don't know nothing about her. She just popped up. We're biting. That's all I don't
That
know.
nigga Hank is gonna curse me out tomorrow on his live. So make sure y'all get ready for this shit. That's why DMW Shots is laughing.
I don't know anything about none of these people. I don't care about politics. I don't even care about it because it don't represent me. It's not for me. That's how I feel.
I gotta roll with Trump, like I said. And that nigga ain't scared to go to jail. See, a nigga like that, that's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I can rock out with that because I like guys like that.
Kamala Harris, she be really like, I don't trust the way she talk. And anybody that needs an earpiece to communicate with somebody, I ain't gonna never respect. You know, at least Trump, if you make a mistake speaking, you make a mistake speaking. But the nigga got some hell of a points, you dig? She had some hell of a points. Don't get it twisted. I think.
But the thing is though, but they not really their words. You know that, right? They got somebody writing that stuff for them.
I believe that nigga Trump roll up a spliff and be like, yo, let's get to it. I really believe that nigga get some good reefer and be like, let's get to it. I really believe that nigga be coming straight up there on some, yo, let's go.
No.
That nigga dangerous, man. That nigga talk game. You don't remember him on The Apprentice? This nigga was showing niggas how to be millionaires, man, while he was filing for bankruptcy.
Hopefully, listen, hopefully the system stay good enough, long enough that certain things could pop off and, you know, I could have my bunker and all of that.
So is Trump getting office? Is he gonna mind his business, stop worrying about other countries and worry about what's going on over here?
Well, hopefully.
You heard what the nigga said. He said he got China paying over $62 million a year on, what's that word? For back taxes.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Trump need that paper we need. That's one thing I say about him. We're in a deficit already from about 10 years ago. At least that nigga trying to get the bread that's owed on the back bread. Niggas done gave out 50,000 motherfucking bricks and ain't get a dime back yet.
Y'all heard about the pager situation?
No, talk about that.
So it was a order of pagers were sent to a certain part of the world where there's conflict, and then it was 2,000 pagers, and they all just did some type of explosion type of thing, and a lot of people were hurt behind it, and it's believed that the order was intercepted and certain components of the pager was swapped out for other components, which was capable of creating such a, an explosive type of reaction. And it all happened at the same time.
Seriously, simultaneously, it just went off like that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in coincidence. That's a motherfucking excuse for a sucker.
Mm-hmm.
So, when we think about as far as the new regime that's coming in, whether it's Trump or Kamala, certain situations that's already transpired outside of our country that will affect our country down the road have already happened. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not sure that I'm ready to have a woman, no disrespect to a woman that has never been to physical war in the street, be ready to tell me how to handle war that's going on. Now, that's the part, like, it's still under her command, whether she's commanding the Navy, the Army, you know what I'm saying, the Marines.
Yeah, all that.
It's still under her man to make the decision as a president.
That's how Philly feels about the police. The people of Philly feel about the cops, like the hood. You're not from our zip code, because you know once you become a cop, you can't use your zip code to be a police officer. You got to go somewhere else.
That's right.
So you know the one that's in the hood, we don't respect them. We got to get up out of here because you don't live here to control anything in our hood.
Right.
And let's go for the government. Like you want to control us, but you don't live here. You don't walk through the hoods in poverty to see what's going on. You're looking at it from off of YouTube or somebody posting it up here, posting it on Instagram, Facebook, but you're not walking in them streets. You only rally up in Trump. You don't rally in North. You rally in North Philly, but you going to Temple campus. Go down Kensington. Go where it goes down at. Go where it really goes down. To get down and lay down. You want people votes? You want to talk all this ha ha ha? Go down, go in the hood. You go around with all these white people and all this stuff and me. No. Come to
I ain't mean to cut you off, but listen what the sister L'Oreal said. She said, me too, Dice. She said, this is a woman. She's saying, I'm not ready yet to see the woman as a president.
Yeah. She might be.
I don't even think the presidency, in my opinion, should be held by one person. I think it should be held by a council where it could be equally decided. Now, maybe then we can incorporate, and then I think we should incorporate women alongside with men pertaining to making decisions for the whole world. I don't think that should be held on one responsibility of one person, man or woman, tell you the truth.
Too nervous to be a president. She's scary.
All right.
She's scary all in her face. Even when she asks a question, she's scary.
You would so you would feel a lot better with like both parties holding power as president.
Yes, as a council, as a lineman and coming to agreement.
I can dig that.
That are two Democrats, a Republican, and a Democrat.
You know what? You want to hear something funny? I would even prefer that the alliance be of opposing opinion.
Right.
Right. That's what we said.
And respected because it has to be, voted on.
Right.
To be
between
passed.
them.
That's logic.
Right.
That's right.
They got to come to an agreement of what.
It has to be some type of leverage. Like, all right, we're gonna do that part, but you have to do this part. See, that's the beauty.
I like
of it.
that.
It should be all Democratic or all Republican. I think it should be views. So pertaining to how a woman would feel, or see, because I noticed something. I'm learning this now in true life with situations with myself. The perception of a man is totally different than the interpretation from a woman. Just like the perception of a woman is totally different from the interpretation of a man.
Because of hormones.
That's
but
crazy.
We need the balance, though. We need the balance.
This is her hormones. Yeah, her hormones.
Yeah.
That's it, her hormones. But I feel like I can vote for you. As soon as you do an oopsie, I can't vote you out, though.
That's right.
You would have vote them out. Once they do an oopsie, oh, no, you got to come up out of there.
See, I'm not voting for anyone, respectfully, y'all. But I'm really feeling like if it was to the friend of where it was like the way they was trying to enforce some Fort Knox, I'd be like, well, fuck it, I'm going with Trump. I ain't gonna front, but I'm not voting. I'm telling you that right now.
Because I feel like I put you in, you do all the fuckery, and then I can't get you back out of it. We can't go get you back out and put somebody else in your place.
Then we gotta wait a certain amount of time for you to keep pushing it deeper to us.
My dude, that's my guy. That nigga was getting some under the boat. What? He got black in him. I love Clinton. I love Clinton. He was the best.
That was a great president. I believe He had, you know what I respect about Clinton? I feel as though that was the most official president of my remembrance because he just was a human being.
He smoked.
They try to portray it.
He puffed. He inhaled a little bit.
Right.
And Jimmy Carter, shout out as far as his peaceful negotiations. Shout out to the great Jimmy Carter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes. Always for the black people.
And Ronald Reagan. No, fuck Ronald. Well, anyways.
Oh yeah, you can't.
That's a tough one with Ronald Reagan. See, Ronald Reagan got the bread in with the coke, and then that is what contributed to the fucking toxicity of
us.
us.
States was eating. Everybody was eating.
That's where we fucked up, though, man. Don't you know that shit is fucking with us today? Look at you. You ready to run in the motherfucking street. You got to sit. You say, listen to me. That shit fucked us up.
That money ain't fucked me up. I was getting money. I was eating.
You know why that money fucked us up? Because it was so easy to get it the same way we spent it. Now that shit ain't the same way. These niggas is telling.
Definitely is. Because back then I was just
telling gangster. I just told this. Shout out to my little cousin EJ. I hope he still got his job. He went to work Monday. He went to work Tuesday, dog. I ain't seen him since. He just started Monday. He just started Monday. So if you missed 2 in the first, you know. But I told him you can do this. I said, anybody that's watching this, you tell your sons this. The new hustle for a goon, a gangster, whatever you want to call yourself, a street dude, is a job.
Going to work.
That's a fact.
Going to work.
And let me tell y'all this, my brothers. Let me tell you this. The best employment you could try to get after you go through high school, if you undecided, get into a trade. Learn how to do something other than work for somebody. I'm not saying after you get out of learning the trade, you don't go get some experience.
Then I said that back in December, I don't work for nobody.
You see what I'm saying? Like what I do, I work for somebody, but guess what they did? They taught me how to weld.
Taught you how to fish, so they had to keep feeding you.
Yeah. So I could go weld for myself.
That's right.
Right? So
and that shit is different, son. When I was cleaning boilers, that welding shit, nah, son. That shit different.
And stop going. Miss Mama, I don't want to do that.
That shit right. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Shout out to the cats, them Geechees and all that. I used to look at these niggas like they was crazy. Shout out to the Geechees in South Carolina. When I'm telling you, them niggas was getting $65, $85 an hour plus $100 a day per diem to come out to them towns. I used to be laughing. I said, yo, this shit is, I couldn't understand how that light didn't bother them with but I guess that, I never had no helmet on. I can't tell you.
The helmet.
But just walking by that shit, just looking at it from a distance can blind you.
All right, let me tell you this. Man. Let me tell you a story, right? So when I first started, because when I graduated,
shout out to the Geechee them. Shout out L'Oreal.
When I graduated from college, right, it was like, all right, in my field of broadcasting and shit like that, it was like, yo, you only, your max is this amount. So if I go get this money over here, I'm gonna make more money. I got a kid coming. Construction, boom, right? So now I'm in the field, and that shit right there, it's a difference. You see what I'm saying? It when it comes on to that, I'm wet right now. Hold on.
I told you the nigga was sipping on some shit that looked like a double connected arrow.
Hold up. What part of the construction we was talking about?
The fact that you got he already gave you the craft. You went out and got
the machine. So now I'm on these machines. So it's like the welding shit. You got that shit is pitch black, and when you spark that fire, that's when you see. You know what I'm saying? That's when you see.
That's the only time you see something.
That's the only time.
Don't that shit burn?
Nah, not the eye. It don't.
No, I mean your skin.
Well, you gotta have
The
on.
heat back from that motherfucking heat, dog.
You have to wear
Nah.
up.
All right, listen. In the beginning, all right, like if you're doing vertical is where you're looking above yourself. Then you're gonna need protection. But if you just doing standard welding, once you perfect your technique and all of that, you don't really need that. You know what I'm saying? You just have on your welding gloves. They come in different sizes. You just get the joints up to your elbow. Just get them joints up to your elbow. But if you don't have no clothes on, like a t-shirt, you're gonna definitely get sunburned. So
wow.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I'm looking at the blue light one day without the hood on when I first started, and I had on the green goggles, which is only you use for cutting. You don't use it for welding. When I came home, as soon as the sun went down, listen, it felt like somebody held my eyes open and was pouring sand in my eyes, y'all. Yeah, it's called flash burn. Yo, I thought I was going blind.
In my eyes, son.
Listen, I thought I was going blind. I called my supervisor. He was like, yo, listen, cut raw potato.
Oh God.
Put it over your eyes. And what the potato is going to do is going to draw out the toxin, the poison from the weld that's in your eye. Yo, trust me. I took the next day off, but that potato shit worked, man. That blue light is nothing to play with, man. It's brighter than the sun. Right? That blue light is brighter than the sun. Yo, when the eclipse came, I just put my welding hood on and went outside and looked up. Yo, that blue light is worse than the sun, B. I thought I was blind. It was crazy.
I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. I'm drunk.
I'm high.
I'm both.
We all in the good. I've been sipping. Shout out to my man Life for giving me that Luna Zoo. Shout out to the Sis Harley for pulling up. You already know we're here when you need us.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Everybody.
Stay prayed up. Stay away from that negative energy.
Most
Think
definitely.
about the grandbabies.
I'm about to call them now.
That's right. That's right.
Shout out to everybody that pulled up in the building. Wax AP pulled up. Shout out to the Nile River. Shout out to everybody who's in here. Y'all already know. Dog Soda, tell them where to get you at before we get out of here.
Yo, you catch me at Dog Soldier Digital, the Continental on YouTube. That's where I'm at.
Y'all already know the slogan. Tell them where to get you at, Holly.
What? You see me when you see me. I'm around.
Y'all know the slogan. Make sure when you get in the car, it's not stolen. Salute.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other